Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own? Sothis, the goddess of this world. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us, the Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball? No.
Can't afford to lose.
Watch and learn! You fought well. As expected.
Definitely.
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here. I can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. Still, this air of levity is...
Hi there! Legend has it that long ago, a female student from they fell in love at first sight and were bound together. The incredible part is that the man... Oh, what I wouldn't give to fall in love at first sight with a splendid and powerful gentleman. I want my own fairy tale romance, and I want it now.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited! This being a school, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
All right. Some scary things have been happening lately. The ball is coming up and everything.
Ah, the long-awaited ball. These skills were ingrained.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia, but that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly an Ordelia, I'm still feeling...
Hey!
Hello there.
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event? So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned. Our class was also sent out to help put the village in order. Whoa.
I have some experience with cooking. Let me consider. How the meal tastes affects the morale of the troops. Oh.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Our life in Remire Village is gone. Father and Mother, gone. Why couldn't you have arrived just a little sooner?
Hey, this is a rare opportunity. It's for the good of it.
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so does that surprise you? Meh. That's true of the People call it the sealed...
It seems the dastards who set Remire village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters. Lost item.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed. That is not...
What the?
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event. It was held by my father, the Prime Minister. I really showed off my dancing skills. Ah, the ball. It was held...
Dancing a Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Bridget. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Bridget, dancing is different for each person.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under... I know not how far to take my search. Unlike the monks, the Knights of Seros, some are in quite unique circumstances. I have a request.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
Hey!
Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house to the Goddess Tower. But here's the twist. I wonder...
The ball is coming up soon. I am so excited. I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing.
Right. I'm glad the and I can't believe it.
Hey, you.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate. May I ask a favor of you?
have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also discovered that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on?
Garrig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 every year. It's a great once in a life. I'm not sure.
Really? Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past. Nah, Tomas, there's some, but if...
Right.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it. It is so much fun to sing with others. A ball? I don't think I'll partake.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already.
I have never danced in front of people before.
I am very much looking forward to it. Have you heard yet about the White Heron Cup?
If you have yet to choose a representative, do you mind terribly if I volunteer?
Understood. Oh well. Either way, I am still so excited about the ball.
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me. But speaking of the ball, isn't there something happening just before it? The White Heron something? It sounds like every class needs a representative. Have you picked ours yet? Whew, you should pick one of the nobles. They all have experience with this sort of thing.
Need something? See you again soon.
Okay.
Oh no. What happened at the whole... Thankfully, I pray that until that day...
Pardon me.
Professor. I am sorry to make you tag along with my shopping trip like this. You are very kind to offer your help, even though this is my duty. In return, I will gladly come to your aid when you need it someday, though I fear there may not be so many things I can help you with. I would be glad to. However, I would likely learn more from you than you would from me. You made a living as a mercenary under Captain Gerald's guidance. As a comparatively new member of the Knights of Seros, I was not so familiar with his past exploits. Yet clashing swords with him, even just a handful of times, was enough for his abilities to astound me. You, as one trained by him, must have those same great talents. I have devoted my life to the path of a knight, yet I find your mercenary experience lends your blade.
Wait up! Catch me if you can. Come on, this way. This way.
It is good to see children able to play and to smile. Was I smiling? Please, forget you saw that. I do not have the right to such pleasures. Indeed, for those we have lost will never be able to smile again. I am sorry. I did not mean to trouble you with such talk. Come, let us head back.
Hey.
What's this about? The ball? Knights, it's an event. Alois can't dance, but I hear he likes to watch. He volunteered to judge the White Heron Cup. Not that I care.
Too much merit. The librarian betrayed us. The Death Knight. What? Are you considering me as our representative for the White Heron Cup? I see.
The ball. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. They've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble and I've never even been close to one of these things.
Oh, now where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out. While we're about a dance competition. Physical activity isn't my forte, but dancing can be fun. If there's no one else you'd rather select, I'm happy to represent our class. Are you sure?
You're new, but I can't bear it. Oh, if you don't, the contest will go on without your house. And that would be...
Hi there!
Professor, you know Professor, but when I heard of his work, well...
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy. We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter, so whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife.
Pardon me.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
What do you require? Farewell.
Hey. Great work in Remire Village, Professor. But no. Now the ball is almost here. So, Professor, who will be representing our class? I get it. No worries, really. I'd rather see a beautiful person dancing instead of some goof like me.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours early. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out. Speaking of, have you sorted class, Professor? It's not me, is it? Please don't say it's me. Thank goodness.
Thank you very much.
Even though there is to be it would be nice if this month passed by in peace. Incidentally, I have heard there will be a dance competition prior to the ball. Have you chosen a representative yet? Someone must want to participate.
It seems the dastards who said we're monsters. I'm sorry. Professor, I beg of you, please do not choose me as our house representative. I am utterly serious. I'm sorry. Please, ignore my troubled ramblings. Was something the matter? I'm sorry. Please, ignore my troubled ramblings. Was something the matter? Something to do with the White Heron Cup? Professor, I beg of you, please do not choose me as our house representative. I am utterly serious. Oh, thank the goddess. Please be sure to select someone with the confidence to win for us.
Impressive. Nice work.
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. Hey, how about a favor?
Someone entered the old chapel with that whole
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self, you're better than this. After all, we have the ball to look forward to. Oh, speaking of, have you chosen our house representative yet? If not, I'd like to volunteer. Aw, that's too bad. Oh, but if you...
Another month full of chaos. What is the objective, and what makes Flame so special? Is that...
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to However, it's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thought...
That's,
What's this about? The ball? It's an Aloe. He volunteered.
I feel like I've grown a bunch. Yeah! I feel like I've grown a bunch. I can really do this. I got it? Aw, thanks, Professor. I got it? I could have kept...
I could do this in my sleep. Feels pretty good getting a compliment. Impressed yet?
All thanks to your help. Well worth the effort. All thanks to your help. I still have talent, I see. I have done... No need to... I have done it! Well worth the effort.
This will be useful. Each new experience is an asset. All due to you. Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed. All due to...
This could be useful. Maybe. Quite intriguing. Thank you. I've got...
This... I've learned a lot. This will be useful. There's so much left to learn. This will be useful. I've learned a lot. Professor, could you explain? Is that really it?
Professor.
Hey, Professor, did I ever tell you what happened with that thief? I went after him, and I did manage to catch up, but... Sort of. I actually decided not to make him pay for it. My pockets were pretty empty after that incident, Ruth. Oh, what happened was, when I caught him, I asked him why he stole the book. He said he thought it would fetch a good price, and that he really needed the money. He had a sick kid and couldn't pay for medicine. Oh, maybe you're right. But if he really did have a sick child, that would have life and death. A little money is nothing compared to that. I'd rather believe a lie than risk someone's life if I'm wrong. And to be completely honest, there was a time when I wasn't so different from him. It was a long time ago, and I've put all that behind me now. But yes, I was. My parents died of illness, so I had to provide for my little brother and sister. I did my best to earn money for them legitimately, but I wasn't able to bring home enough. So I turned to thieving. From people on the streets, from shops, even from soldiers. I knew it was wrong, but seeing my brother and sister's smiling faces made me too happy to stop. I really regret that part of my life. I was stupid, but shortly after I turned 9, I crept into a local noble's mansion, aiming to steal whatever I could get my hands on. The noble had all sorts of valuables, but what really caught my eye was a book with a fancy cover. That book was Lugh and the Maiden of Wind. The knight in the illustrations was so impressive I just couldn't tear my eyes away. You probably see where this is going. Moments after I grabbed the book, I was caught in the act noble. And that noble was none other than Lenato. But Lenato was incredibly kind. Without asking any questions, he gave me the book. And money, too. When I told him I couldn't read, he invited me into his mansion, along with my brother and sister. He taught me how to read, personally. So, with the thief I caught in town, I was trying to do the same thing, to be like Lenato. I want to make up for the bad things I've done, to leave this world better than I found it. That's why, even if it wasn't easy on my pockets, I'm proud to say I helped him. I know what you're trying to say. My contribution probably won't change much. And it's not like I have the money to help everyone who's suffering from poverty. Even so, I can't bear to stand by and do nothing. What else could I have done, Professor?
We can handle it.
Sure.
We did well enough. I'm getting the hang of this.
Looks like I'm getting it.
Technique never betrays.